What's up, San Antonio Spurs fans? My name is Indomitable Will, and we are here for our 5th game of PPL NX. Actually, this is going to be the first one you all see, but it's the 5th one we're playing, so no spoilers for the rest. You'll have to keep watching to see how I did in those, but yeah, so this is technically the first game you'll be seeing, but it's the 5th game overall. And yeah, we're playing against Crep and our Twilight Slashers, and I'm 0-2 against Crep. And unfortunately, we pulled a really hard pool with Crep and Who, both people who have beat us multiple times in the past. And yeah, I'm just hoping to pull out a win here, and yeah, start this season off with a bang. Alright. Alright, here we are against Crep. I apologize if my commentary is a little bit dry here. I'm a little bit sick, so if my voice is a little raspy, that's why. And I may have to cough here and there. Anyway, let's see what she brought. We see Moltres, Jolteon, no Skeledirge. I'm more than happy to see that. That's actually great. No Skeledirge is so good, but it makes my Lando a lot worse. Both ice types make my Lando a lot worse, but no Glowking makes my Lando a lot better. So I think that's a trade-off we're fine with. Or no Slowking, I mean, but yeah, I didn't expect this variation of the team for sure. I do have to be careful about Aurora Veil. No Dirge really surprises me. But yeah, so Treads comes out, and we're gonna lead Annihilate, and not seeing Dirge, I kinda just want to fire off a CC. Worst case, she goes Oki. Best case, I kill the Treads. This will reveal that I'm Scarf, but it lived. Okay. Did not expect it to live, but now this thing outspeeds me, which isn't great. So I don't really want to take a -1 hit. I'm gonna just go into Azu here. Azu becomes a lot worse in this matchup if I can't mess around with it, so like, if Azu becomes a lot worse without Skeledirge here, and I think now is just the time to bring it in. I'm fine losing my band. Rocks go up. Yeah, that's fine. I just want to Aqua Jet and kill something. Okay, she is gonna preserve the treads. That's gonna be Alola Ninetales. Okay. I don't want Veil going up here, so I'm just gonna keep clicking Aqua Jet. I know Veil is likely to go up, but like, yeah. Okay. So now that the Veil's up, I'm just gonna go into my Earthworm and I'm gonna Shed Tail out. Okay, withdraw. What do we see? Gray Mist. That's the Moltres? No, it's the Kyurem. Okay. Well, the good thing is, if this does not have Focus Blast, we are in a prime position. If it does have Focus Blast, we're not in the best position, but it's not terrible for us. I'm just gonna Shed Tail. Okay. So let's see. I think Azu would be the safe play. Yeah, it's probably just Azu. And we're gonna click Banded Play Rough into this. Freeze Dry, yep. Crit. Just gets rid of the sub. We hit the Play Rough. That's good. Weakness Policy. Yeah, that's a problem. Snow stopped, so now the defense boost is gone. But a Freeze Dry is going to come out and it's going to hurt. And we don't really outspeed with anything. Yeah, we gotta go Annihilate and sack it, I think. I think that's the best course of action. I need to get Earthworm in. Yeah, we're just gonna have to go Earthworm here. We're gonna have to Metal Burst. We're gonna hope we live a hit and just click Metal Burst. That's really the only play we can make, as now we're in a bad spot. We do live. Does Metal Burst take it out? It does. Nice. Okay. Kyurem's gone, which is great for us. And all we lost was Annihilate. Dire Wing. Yep. Okay, you're gonna want to set up on me. I'm gonna go into Azu and just click play rough, I think. Yeah. Fiery Wrath. That doesn't kill. Crit Fiery Wrath. Okay, we're just gonna play rough. Treads. Okay. We get rid of treads here. So now that's gone, and now the veil's gone, which is great for us. Ninetales is going to come back, and it's going to set up the veil. Which admittedly is not great for us, but... And we missed the play rough. This means we gotta sack Worthworm. Stall a turn of Veil. Yep. Alright. So... now we're gonna go into Mew. And I just want to click Agility here. I am faster. Interesting. Roar. Okay, I'm not faster. Please no, Lando. That is Azu. That's not great. I kind of still need Azu, but I'm gonna Aqua Jet. Freeze Dry, yep. Take me out. Or don't take me out. I'm just gonna get some Aqua Jet chip. Okay. That is Oki. Yep. Helmet? Sure. Snow stopped. We are going to go into Mew. And I think here I'm just going to click T-Bolt first try. Okay, yeah, we're screwed. Poison Jab. Do we get Toxic Chained? We don't. Okay. Now I'm gonna Psychic. Yep, Oki goes down. Ninetales comes out. We got an agility here, I think, in order to have a chance. I'm fairly bulky, so... yeah. That is irritating. That's really bad. Yeah, the freeze kind of lost me that game. Like... I think I lose due to that freeze. Because the Veil wouldn't have gone back up. And... yeah. Yeah, I definitely lost to the freeze there. That did no damage. I know you have Weather Ball. Damn it. That freeze is infuriating. I'm just gonna Barb Barrage. Okay, now I go Lando. And we're just gonna go directly for the Rock Slide. But yeah, the Jolteon's gonna beat me here. Okay. Yeah, we lose to the Jolteon. Yep. Leather ball comes out. And the freeze pretty much lost us the game. Yep. GG's. That freeze probably lost it for us. Like, yeah, Jolteon didn't take a lot from the Earth Power, but the Veil wouldn't have been up, and it would have been a completely different game. But, yeah. That was just unfortunate. But GG's to Crap. What's up, San Antonio Spars fans? My name is Indomitable Will. We are here for what is chronologically, I believe, our second match of PPL NX. But we are playing this out of order, so this is the fourth one we're playing. And yeah, we are playing against Mario B, and he has a bit of a ring team. I should have already posted a team builder by now. And yeah, I've never played Mario B before. I've seen him around, but he and I have never been in a league together, so new opponent for me. So yeah, we're just gonna wait for him to be ready to search, and then we'll be good to go. So here we are against Mario, and yeah, hope this goes well. At the time of recording, like I said, I've already played the matches that are supposed to come after this one, so yeah. Okay, so immediately about the team I expected on seeing. No Landorus, that was to be expected. Tornadus is a problem, so we have Double Scarf. Gardevoir can trace our Swift Swim, which we have to be careful of, but we do have the Swift Swim on Overquill, which is really good tech here. So seeing Glamora, actually no, our Chaladon's big. That means Overquill can just click buttons. If I can get a Swords Dance off with Overquill, oh boy. I do have to be careful of Trace on Gardevoir though, especially because he could be Scarf. So he's just going to lead Pelipper, and I'm going to lead with my Rotom. I'm going to get off a free Volt Switch here. let's see, what's this? That is Glamora. Okay. We get a free out into Mew here. And I think this is just a free Psychic. If he goes Zarude, he goes Zarude. But Zarude's probably the play. Yeah, I'm guessing he's going Zarude here. Yep, that's Zarude. I'm just gonna agility on this thing. I don't think you knock me out with anything. Not without a boost, so I can safely go for agility here. Yeah, you don't knock me out. Awesome. And now we're gonna Ice Beam you. You know that is Thunderous, or Tornadus. That's already the biggest threat gone. That's great for me. Tornadus was a big problem for me, so I'm glad to have that gone. Yami comes out. That is Bascullegion. Legion. We just want to get some chip on this. Aqua Jet. Okay. I should have expected that, but I can just go into my Overquill here. And Swords Dance. Okay, Facecam's frozen. 1 second. We're just gonna Liquidation, get rid of this thing. Okay. No more face cam. But yeah, we're just gonna hit him with a rain boosted Liquidation again. He's got no switch in. I've already Swords Dance, so... That's Pelipper? Yeah. That's Pelipper. Cool. Liquidation comes off. Clean hit. I'm just gonna go for the poison jab here. Or actually, no, crunch. Worst case, I get rid of Glamora here. Best case, yeah, he's not gonna let Pelipper just go down, so he decides to sack Glamora. That's fair. Or doesn't actually sack Glamora. But we see this as Corrosion. Interesting. Well, I don't want to take an Earth Power to the face. So I'm just gonna go Rotom. If he rock moves, then really good play, but Toxic. Gotcha. So we're just gonna Volt Switch. He's gonna get some chip on me. That's fine. Corrosion on this means I don't have to worry about touching it anymore. So, once this thing is gone, Azu can just spam Play Rough. And being the physical Basculegion is also way better for me. That is a mon he hasn't sent out yet. Gardevoir? Sure. Tracing the Levitate. I think here it's just fair to go Azumarill. I don't think Gardevoir kills me with anything. Yeah. Yeah, it's fair to go Azumarill here, I think. And just click Banded Aqua Jet into something. Yep, that's the Zarude. Gotta be careful of that thing still. We can go out into Earthworm pretty safely here. Gonna get rid of our helmet, that's fine. I think here I just want to get rocks up. That's going to be Pelipper. Yep. Rain goes back up. And now we just probably go into Azumarill here. Yeah, I'm just going to go into Azumarill. If he goes back out into Zarude, fair play. But we go Azumarill. Weather Ball comes out. That's not going to do any damage. And now we're just going to hit the Play Rough button. Something's taken a Banded Play Rough to the face. It's probably going to be Glamora, if I'd have to guess. Sacking Glamora is a fair play here. Let's see. That's actually Zarude. This is great for us. And we miss. That's unfortunate. But now that the rain is up, I can just safely go into Overquill here. I don't think he's going to click Stomping Tantrum. If he does, then he got me, but I doubt it. Power Whip. Yeah, we tank that. And now we're just going to Poison Jab. Yep, in comes the Glimmy. Glimmy's going to die. That's Gardevoir. This thing is clearly Scarf. What do I have that wants to eat a Moonblast? At this point. Earthworm? I guess. 07. Yep. I'm just gonna Metal Burst. Gotta get Lando in for free here. I do have to remember that this thing has Swift Swim now, so That's not great, but... Okay. Pelipper comes in. We get some Rocks chip. I'm gonna guess the Weather Ball's coming out here. This lets me go back out into the Azumarill. Okay. We're just gonna play rough here. Bandit Azu's gonna click the Bandit Azu button. In comes Zarude. This thing hopefully dies this turn. Or not. This is a problem. We gotta go into Orthworm here. I'm gonna spike. There's a chance he might miss, and that's what we have to play for. I definitely thought that Hard Brain was coming, and I really wanted to put Aqua Jet on my Overquill, but I was talked out of it last minute. Okay. Well, Zarude is basically going to go down here, so we're just going to go into Lando. And I'm just going to click the U-turn. Yep, Pelipper comes out. Gonna take rocks damage. And now we can just go back out into Rotom. And click Volt Switch. Yep. So now we go back out into Lando. Click the U-turn. That's Basculegion. Yep. Actually, yeah, we're gonna go over Quill here. Just gonna crunch. Zarude's probably gonna come out. Yep, that's Zarude. Zarude's gonna go down. In comes the Gardevoir. Tracing Swift Swim's annoying, but not the end of the world. Do I need Overquill anymore? I probably do, but I think yeah, it's just Rotom here. He has Pelipper, Gardevoir, and Basculegion left, so yeah, it's just sacking Rotom here to the Moonblast. Do we live that? We do. Okay, this is gonna stall a turn of rain, which is nice. At this point, we just gotta go for Banded Aqua Jets in the rain. We should be able to snipe this Pelipper here. Yep, we are going to. I do need Azu alive still, I think. So I may have to go over Quill. Yep, Pelipper's gone. Ooh, the rain's gone. That's actually great. That is great for us, because that means Lando, if you don't screw me, can get the job done. Okay, Lando. Overquill. Now, but... Phantom Force. Yep. That's fine. I'm just gonna SD in this thing's face, because it's slower than me. Yep, and now you're gonna go for Aqua Jet, so I'm gonna go back out into my Azumarill. And I'm going to now knock you off. I'm gonna sack over Quill here. And now it comes down to whether or not I hit the Sandseer Storm. Let's see. Do I hit? Aqua Jet, you don't take me out. I'm gonna hit the Sandseer Storm. Gotta go for it again. Although you probably are in range of my Aqua Jet now. Gardevoir is definitely in range of my Aqua Jet. Okay. This is really lame. This is the worst way to lose. If I do lose here, but yeah, we just have to go for this, unfortunately. This is really our only option at this point. This game does not want me to win. Aqua Jet, yep. I'm gonna Aqua Jet. I don't actually take you out, but the next one will, for sure. Yep. Masculegion's gonna go down. But that is precisely why I wanted Earth Power on my Lando, but I got talked into Sandseer Storm. But yeah, that was the reason I wanted Earth Power to begin with. Oh, you got my huge power. That's scary. But yeah, GG's to Mario. The misses made it a lot closer than it should have been. I feel like, but yeah. That's gonna do it for this game. I'll see y'all for the next one. What's up, San Antonio Spars fans? My name is Indomitable Will, and we are here for another PPL NX game. And yeah, let's get into it. This is post-com because my audio messed up during the live com. So we're just gonna be post-comming it. I apologize for the loss of the feed there. I'm not used to recording. Okay, we're against Quinn. And we see Iron Boulder, Clefable, Cramorant, Cyclizar, Jirachi, and Hisuian Samurott. We're just gonna get right into it here. Okay, so they're gonna lead Cyclizar, and we are gonna lead Landers. And we're just gonna click the Earth Power right away. The audio seems to be behind, so we're just gonna turn it off here. Alright, so with Cyclizar versus Landorus, we're just gonna we clicked Earth Power immediately because we wanted some damage on this thing, and we are Choice Scarf, so we're just gonna prevent the Shed Tail from going off here. We do exactly enough damage to where Shedtail makes sure that it's not at 50%. And now we're gonna switch because now he knows that I'm Scarf. So we're just gonna go into the best thing to punish that, which would be our... It looks like it's gonna be our... Is it our Overquill? No, it's Azumarill. Okay, so we're just gonna go into Azumarill. And Cyclozar is gonna withdraw here into the Cramorant. I always wanted to say Raging Bolt when I saw the name Throat Goat, but it's Cramorant. Okay, the Cramorant gets withdrawn and out into Joker. We're going to miss the Play Rough, which is unfortunate. We're going to go for it again. As he's just going to withdraw into Morgana, which is Jirachi. Jirachi's going to take a Banded Play Rough to the face. Not going to do a whole lot of damage, but we're just going to go Overquill. On the off chance Jirachi is physical, we want to punish it with the Rocky Helmet. So, yeah, that's our best course of action here. So into Hubert we go, get an Intimidate off, and it's Special Jirachi, so it's going to Doom Desire. I don't really have a great switch in for this, but I'm just going to set up spikes, going to do a little bit of damage with the Rocky Helmet, or not because he's pads. Either that, or I'm not actually Rocky Helmet. I forgot. This game happened so long ago, and I'm kind of just blanking on what my item is right now. Okay, Cramorant comes out. And we're just going to get a spike off. And here I'm just going to go for the Barb Barrage. Surf comes out. It's going to do a solid amount of damage, but no Gulp Missile. That makes me think he's not Gulp Missile, but there the Gulp Missile actually does trigger, but no animation. Overquill's going to go down, which is fine. We just want to put enough pressure on this Cramorant to where he can't get rid of my hazards. So we're just going to use this opportunity to go into Superior here. And I'm just going to click Leaf Storm. I realize I don't have a Hurricane switch in, so that's a little rough for me, but he's going to Endure, which tells me he's likely Custap Berry. I am gonna not knock it down to 1 HP, but this will trigger the Custap, so I have to be super careful of that. And we're just gonna go into Azu. Azu's our thing we want to take, or we want to switch into Hurricane with here, so yeah, Custap Berry is going to activate. We're going to go into the Azu. And the Hurricane misses. That's unfortunate. but we're just going to go for the knockoff on the off chance he wants to preserve this. Knockoff's going to take out Crimorant here. Out comes Joker, the Hisuian Samurott. We want to save the Azumarill for later. Get the Banded Aqua Jet in the back. So we're going to go into Linhardt here, as Ceaseless Edge is going to miss. We're just going to fire off a Leaf Storm. Hisuian Samurott's going to be withdrawn into Morgana. That was Jirachi. Jirachi's going to take some spike damage. We are going to Leaf Storm. That's not going to do a whole lot of damage though. I do not want to take multiple rounds of chip from this Jirachi, so I'm just going to glare it. He's going to Doom Desire once more. We're a fairly bulky Superior, so I feel confident we can live that. In comes the Cyclizar. I'm just going to fire off a Leaf Storm. And now I'm going to go into my Azumarill to take the Doom Desire. Because I don't want Superior going down. As he's just going to U-turn. In comes Joker. We are just going to let Azumarill go down to Doom Desire here. And we're going to get Superior back in. We are a physically defensive Superior here, so we know we live any hit, even like X-Scissor from this thing. So I'm just going to fire off a Leaf Storm. Sucker Punch, not going to do a lot. You're going to take Rocky Helmet Chip, and I'm going to Leaf Storm you. Take you out here. So now my Superior is +2. Out comes the Cyclizar. You're going to take a little bit of chip. I'm just going to Synthesis up. U-turn. You're going to take some Rocky Helmet chip. And retreat. I'm just going to go for the Synthesis. Out comes the Jirachi. The spike is going to make it so that it is in fact in Leaf Storm range. get a little healthier. Go for the Leaf Storm. Gonna give the special attack boost once again, so we are now at +4. Jirachi goes down, notably. In comes Satan, which is Clefable. And we see that Clefable does not take rocks damage here. I'm debating switching, but then I remember that Clefable did not take rocks damage, so it's likely Magic Guard and not Unaware. If it's Unaware, it's Boots Unaware, but that's a risk I'm willing to take here. And we see that it is actually going to be Magic Guard, and we get to +6 by taking it out here. Alright, in comes the Cyclozar. We're fairly healthy, so we live any hit this thing wants to go for. It's going to Ice Spinner me. It's going to do a chunk, but it's not stab, and we're physically defensive, like I said, so we're just going to take it out with a +6 Dragon Pulse. In comes the Iron Boulder. And he just has to go for damage on me. Like, either he gets killed by a +6 Leaf Storm or he kills me first. So that's what we're banking on here. Psycho Cut, not going to take me out. I'm going to go for one final Leaf Storm, knock the Iron Boulder out, and that is going to give us a 4-0 victory over Quinn. So yeah, that was, I believe, our third game. I will see you all for the next one. Alright. What's up, San Antonio Sparks fans? We are here for our I believe this is our okay. We're a little out of order here, but this was supposed to be our first game, so here we go. What's up, San Antonio Sparks fans? We are here for our fourth game of PPL NX. We were playing against Hunky, and this is a post-com, unfortunately. Our audio messed up, so our final 3 games are going to be post-com. But these battles happened a while ago, so frankly, I don't remember what happened. So, yeah, I just remember the outcomes, so bear with me as I try to remember what happened. Alright. We see the Iron Hands lead. We're going to lead with Annihilate. And immediately I want to get out of there. I thought about clicking Final Gambit, but Iron Hands has enough HP to live that, so we're just going to U-turn, scout what this thing wants to do to me. It's likely not going to want to trigger Rage Fists, so we are going to go out into our Overquill here and just intimidate this thing. This thing was kind of meant to check Iron Hands, so we see a Swords Dance come out. That's not great for us. But we are just going to Toxic this thing. We're physically defensive Overquill, and we just want to put Iron Hands on a timer. He's being rather aggressive with this, so I just want to make sure that Iron Hands is left in check. We are just going to Toxic it. As the Thunder Punch comes out, it's going to do over half. That's not great for us. And we're just going to go for the Pain Split. Hopefully get enough HP back to where Poison is going to do a lot of damage to the Iron Hands. Yep, it's going to take another round of Toxic here. I think there's no point in Pain Splitting again, so we're just going to go for the Barrage, get some damage off. And it's going to Drain Punch me. We are not Rocky Helmet, I don't think. But we've done enough to the Iron Hands to where it's no longer an issue for us. So we can just go into the Mew here. And we're just going to click Psychic right away. Gonna take out the Iron Hands. Overquill for Iron Hands seems like a good trade for us. The one glaring issue my team has is my Fairy resists or Earthworm and Talonflame. And Talonflame, even though it resists Fairy, it does not resist water, so Scarf Primarina is very annoying for us. So just keep that in mind. We're just going to go for the Psychic on the Braviary. Not going to do a whole lot. Body Slam comes out. That's going to do way more than I expected it to. I kind of just want to go Annihilate here, but I'm going to actually just go into Talonflame. I still need Mew, but Mew being this low is not great for us, but I'm going to assume this thing is like banded because of how much damage it did. It's either banded or Sheer Force Life Orb, and it's going to Body Slam. That's actually just going to one-shot the Talonflame. We do get a burn off with the Flame Body, which is nice, but not going to matter a whole lot. It's just going to make it so we're a bit more free to break it. Like, I think, yeah, so I look to see what's left. We're just going to go for the Liquidation, as he's just going to go for a Body Slam. It's not going to do a whole lot, and we're just going to take this thing out. The crit did not matter. That is a choice banded Azumarill. So the crit really didn't matter here. All right. the peak comes out, which is the Primarina. So yeah, like I said, we can't really deal with Scarf Primarina, and that is the set I am fully expecting it to be here. So we're kind of to the point where I feel like we just sack Mew. Looks like we're hovering Landorus though, but I don't think it's the best move to hover Landorus here. Like, yeah, you see me contemplating that. I am just gonna go Landorus here, it looks like. So in comes the Ferdinand, and Moonblast is going to deal over half, and that's not great for us. And so, yeah, I'm thinking we should have just sacked the Mew to this to get an Annihilate in. But that was the correct line because Landorus is our in-game threat here. But we do see the Prim's just going to take the Landorus out. So yeah, in hindsight, I could have played that a little bit differently. I still needed Landorus to win. Now we go Annihilate. We should have just sacked the Mew off there, but I'm going to go Annihilate, and I'm going to click Final Gambit. Hopefully taking something down with me here. This is really my only out against Scarf Prim, so that's what we're going for. It's kind of a last resort click, but it kind of needs to happen against the Prim because we have no other way of dealing with it right now. So he is just going to switch the Prim out. He's going to go out into the Cinderace, and we're just going to Final Gambit it. We take the Cinderace out, but we needed to take the Prim out because we have no like actual way of beating Prim here. Yeah, sacking Mew was always the correct play there, but that's not what we did. Anyway, we're going to go Azumarill into the Gengar, and we're just going to click a Choice Band and Aqua Jet. It is going to crit, which is going to take it out, but that's not really going to matter all too much because Scarf Prim's just going to come in and revenge kill me. So yeah, we did get a little lucky with the Flame Body Burn and the crit, but I should have sacked Mew because it would have put Prim in a spot where Landorus could come in and just click Sludge Wave. So hindsight's 20/20 on this one. I feel like I misplayed a little bit, and at the time I believe I did what I could, but I didn't really do everything I could. So hindsight's 20/20. We are just gonna lose to the Scarf Prim here, and yeah, GG's to Hunky, and yeah, I believe now at the time of this game, like I said, this is post-com, so I believe at the time this is game 4, so we are currently sitting at 2-2 after this loss. So our final game against 2 is going to be for all the marbles. And yeah. So GG's to Hunky. deserved to win on his end. Scarf Prim was just a really good bring, and my team had very little outs for it, so that's going to be the end of that one, and I will see y'all in a bit for the next one. Alright, here we are for the final PPL NX game against who, and we are doing this post-com because our audio did not cooperate with us, so first 2 games are live comm, last 3 are post-com. And I'm feeling confident about this team that I have here, but who is a very strong opponent. He's known for playing stall, and he does it pretty well. I would argue to say he is one of the best at playing stall in Gen 9. So, yeah. Who is always a scary opponent. He ended up winning our league MBC, so always scary to play him. Okay, so we see Tinkaton leave versus my Rotom Frost, and immediately I want to Volt Switch? No, I Trick. I'm going to get rid of this thing's Air Balloon. I'm going to lock it into a Choice Scarf so it can't Encore me later. So, we do see Stealth Rock come out. That's fine. Who loves his hazards? But, yeah, we're just going to fire off a Volt Switch. Maybe I was a little hasty in tricking the Tinkaton right away, but I just wanted to make sure that it could not disrupt my Annihilate from going for game. So, that was the general idea here. He's going to withdraw, go out into the Alomomola. We're just going to go for the Volt Switch. Deal a nice chunk of damage. I'm just going to go into the Orthworm because I don't see Alomomola being able to do anything to Orthworm. So I'm just going to go for the Shed Tail. And I believe he flip turns out into Bramblegast here, which, yeah, we're going to Shed Tail. I'm going to go into my Azumarill. Because against a defensive team, I'm thinking Shed Tail into Belly Drum. That is how I win this game. And he's just going to go for the flip turn. I believe Bramblegast comes in here, which we will talk about in a minute. So yeah, Bramblegast is going to come in here, and I was so tunnel visioned on Bramblegast being Wind Rider to be immune to Blizzard from Rotom Frost that I completely forgot that Bramblegast gets Infiltrator. And Infiltrator is going to bypass my substitute and one-shot me. So I was completely unaware of that, and that was a really good bring on whose end, and a massive blunder on mine. So, as you see here, the Infiltrator is going to take my Azumarill out through the sub, and that's really, really bad for us, because that was a big way that we were planning to win the game. And we can't really do that now, so I'm going to force the Bramblegast out. It doesn't want to take a hit from Landorus, so I'm just going to go straight for the Nasty Plot. And I'm just going to hit Earth Power immediately. +2 Earth Power should be doing a lot to this. So yeah, we're just going to do a lot of damage. He's going to go for the Ice Beam. Not going to take me out though. And I'm just going to go for the Sludge Wave, expecting Mandibuzz to come in. So +2 Sludge Wave is going to take the Aloe out either way, based on how much that Earth Power did. So I'm just covering my bases in case Mandibuzz comes in. He's going to go for the Aqua Jet. It does not kill me. And we're going to Sludge Wave, take out the Alomomola. Now, who did have Mirror Coat on it, but he was too afraid to click it, which I'm glad he didn't, because that would have that would have been really bad for me. But in comes Harry Potter, and yeah, we're just going to go for the Sludge Wave. He is going to outspeed me though, so we're likely just going down here. Goes for the Psychic, is going to take me out. Crit. Damn, crit mattered. But, no. So, this is a little rough for us. We're just going to go into Overquill here. Am I Intimidate? Yeah, I am. So, I am going to trigger Defiant here, which sucks, but I'm just going to Toxic. I have a feeling that this thing is a setup variant, so Volt Switch comes out. Tinkaton comes in, good play on whose end, and yeah, we're just getting demolished here. Nothing much more I can say. We're gonna go Earthworm to see what this thing locks into. But judging that the Lander or the Thundurus has Psychic. Okay, so he's gonna Gigaton. Not gonna do anything. I'm going to take this opportunity to get my rocks up. I assume Crocolore is coming in. So in comes the Bramblegast, which, yeah, that's unfortunate for us. So he's just going to spin away the rocks we just set. Who does not like hazards going up on his side of the field? So down goes the rocks, and we're just going to Metal Burst, doing no damage to this Bramblegast. And yeah, at this point I'm kind of playing on edge. Like, I kind of have recognized that I lost. Mental Herb is going to proc, and down goes the Earthworm. We are going to go back out into the Overquill. Get an attack drop on the Bramblegast. We're just going to go for a spike here. Tumbledore gets withdrawn. Out comes Tinkaton. We're just going to spike. Gigaton Hammer comes out. Is going to finish off the Overquill. So, at this point, we just go Annihilate. And we're just going to click Bulk Up. This is kind of my Hail Mary play. Out comes the Thunderous. We are going to go +1 here, but I do fully expect to get outsped here. We just straight go for the Rage Fist. In comes the Volt Switch. Gonna deal a lot of damage to me. In comes Sirius Black, which is the Mandibuzz. We're just gonna Rage Fist it. Not going to deal a whole lot of damage. I'm going to taunt this from going for anything absurd here. And he's just going to go for the Foul Play, which, fair. Like, I can't 1v1 this with it having Foul Play. I do get a crit with the Drain Punch, but even the crit is not going to heal me back enough for the Foul Play to... Like, it heals me just enough to where Foul Play doesn't take me out, but we're just going to Drain Punch again. And Foul Play is going to take me out. Ultimately, I feel like I just got, like, massively out-prepped here. I don't feel like I played poorly at all, but I feel like I got massively out-prepped, and so that's going to be the moral of the story here. Always prep well against who, and yeah. Who's just a great player, though, so I can't really fault that. Definitely was a difficult matchup, and yeah. We see the Crocolore come in. We're just going to Blizzard, play for the freeze. That's what we have to do at this point to remotely claw back into it. He's just going to Flamethrower me, and that's going to be game 2. We are going to miss the Blizzard. Add that little insult to injury. But yeah. GG's to Who. This is the first time I've actually taken a Mon off Who. He's 6-0'd me twice in the past, and this was only a 5-0. So what I have to say to that is I'm inching closer and closer to beating him every single time I play him. And yeah, that's going to be our PPL NX pools run. I will see y'all back here for playoffs.